Hello, this is Nicole with Angelic Therapy and Healing. I'm bringing you reading for the week of Monday, June 19th through Sunday, June 25th. We are going to be doing something a little different this week. We are going to actually be covering an astrologically based reading for all 12 signs for the week of Monday, June 19th through Sunday, June 25th. And the reason that is right now we are going through a very powerful time energetically. It's almost kind of like a portal gateway, because there's just truly so much going on right now that is pushing everyone for transformation, everyone for huge changes, everyone for taking some big leaps of faith, you know, going for it, taking a risk, doing those things. And it all actually started with our full moon that we had on Friday, June 9th, and that was the full moon that was in Sagittarius. And boiled down, essentially that full moon was all about it's a time for change. It's a time to take a chance, take a risk, take that leap of faith. So since then, what's been going on with the planets and the transits and everything, everyone has since been pushed to take the time to reflect. There have been secrets revealed. There have been surprises. There has been a lot of time spent evaluating what is it that we desire? What do we want from here? Where do we go from here? What are our next steps? There's also been some evaluations as far as, okay, well, what if I wouldn't have made that choice? Because some with the evaluating everything realize, okay, I made the wrong decision. You know, I took the wrong career path, or I chose the wrong person. So there's been a lot of, okay, well, what ifs? What if I would have done this? What if I would have done that? Why did things turn out the way they are? But it really has been a lot of reflection, evaluation, contemplation. That's been necessary. So now as we're heading into this new moon, well, before we hit the new moon on Friday, we're going to have a solstice on the 21st, which is Wednesday. And then right around the corner on Friday the 23rd, and it's Eastern Standard, it's going to be around 10:30 in the evening, around 10:30 in the evening. And it's a new moon in Cancer. And that's on Friday the 23rd. And that new moon, it's going to be intense. Now you'll find that for some of you, it's not going to be as intense as the past ones, but because of everything that's energetically going on, it's going to be fairly intense for most. And Cancer is all about mothering, nurturing, those, you know, caring. For most, you really need to primarily focus on this time caring for yourself rather than caring for others. It really is a time to do something for yourself. Go get a massage, go spend time with friends, you know, go do something fun that you enjoy. Take a little, you know, if you can take a day and get away from the office and go do something, but take time to do something for yourself, to nurture yourself, to care for yourself. You will find many of you are going to feel frazzled this week, and everyone has been feeling frazzled since we had the full moon on the 9th. That's because this is a huge push to finally take that leap of faith, to finally step into this transformation, because many of us are giving birth to a new life, a new way of doing things, new relationships, new careers. I mean, this is a huge time of transformation. So that's why you're feeling frazzled. It's because this is the final, it's a big push. So there's going to be, clear up until the new moon, there's going to be some emotional ups and downs. There's going to be some upheavals. You'll also find that this is it's an optimal time to release anything related to mother issues. So if as a child you were very, you know, your mother's very critical of you or criticized you a lot, you'll find that now you are very critical of yourself as an adult. This is an optimal week to have some healing work to release that. Or maybe as a child, maybe your parents were very busy with their careers and the focus wasn't on you, and you felt that you were alone. You felt abandoned. Well, now as an adult, that's left you feeling unloved, unworthy. You don't allow anyone to emotionally get close to you because you're afraid, okay, if I let someone close, they're just going to not be there for me. They're going to abandon me. I'm going to be stuck alone again. This is a week to do related work, release work, healing work related to those issues, particularly if they involved your mother. And this is something for many that, you know, you'll have to recruit the help of a professional healer an energy healer. It could be someone that does Reiki, it could be someone that does quantum touch. For some, you may be able to actually find a meditation online and do that. But this is an optimal time to take care of releasing and healing anything related to mother issues, mother concerns, anything that's impacted you and is still impacting you at this point. What you'll also find with this new moon is the big key piece of it is communication. Communication, communication, communication. That is huge. So for some, you're going to be pushed to finally open up and share some secrets. For some, you're going to have some information shared. But it's all about communicating externally, but it's also big with communicating internally. Because this is a week, this is the time that decisions have to be made. And decisions will be made for many of us. And for some, these are big decisions that you've been putting off for months. So for some, you've been trying to decide which path to go on career-wise or romantically, but you've been putting it off, you've been putting it on hold because you're like, oh gosh, but if I make that decision, my life's going to change. My life as I know it and as I have had it for years is going to be completely changed. Granted, it's for the better, but we're creatures of habit. We don't like change. So you didn't want to have that change. You didn't want to have life change, even though it's good. It's going to bring in everything you've ever wanted. You've still pushed it, kicked it down the line because I'm not ready to have my life truly change just yet. But you will be pushed this week to make that decision. And most people are going to be pushed to make, because for many there has been a big decision that's been lingering for a while, that really has been delayed, that's been put off. You're going to find that this week, particularly up against the new moon, you will be pushed to make that decision regarding this new beginning. For some, it's new beginning in love. For many, it's new beginning in love. For some, it's a new beginning in career. But it's huge, it's big, and this is the time to make a decision. Because by making that decision, you will find that it's going to be successful. You'll find that it's going to be something that's rooted, that has a solid foundation, a solid base, something that will be long-lasting, that can last a lifetime. Because right now is the optimal time to make those decisions regarding personal and professional relationships. Because if you can make those decisions finally, just make the decision, take the leap of faith this week, you're guaranteed success. Because you have all the support from the divine, literally pushing, pulling, and dragging you to make that decision. So be fearless. Make that decision. Know that you are going to have success. It is going to be long-term. It's going to bring you these things that you've been desiring, that you've been wanting, for many of you, that you've been wanting your whole life. Which is why some have been delaying making the decision, because you're like, oh my gosh, I really want this, but boy, it's going to change everything. Everything. But it's going to change it for the better. So I encourage all of you to be fearless, make those decisions. You have a ton of support helping you with that this week. And if you're interested in finding out about the transits and everything that's going on, there's a number of great astrologists that are out there. Some that I really like to follow are Pamela Gregory, Barb Goldsmith, the Leo King, and Kelly Rosano as well. And those are just some that I watch, but go out online, check. There's tons of YouTube videos. There's a lot of greats out there. They have tremendous amount of insight and information. And if you know what's going on astrologically, it really can help you more gracefully navigate through these things. And it can help you also understand why, okay, if you wake up one day and you're very emotional or you are very tired, it'll help you understand why, so that you can just go with it. And if you're tired, take a nap. If you're emotional, let yourself cry. But that way, you don't wake up thinking, oh my gosh, something's wrong, what's going on with me? That you can just go with it gracefully. And this is an intense time, but it's good. It's bringing about those hopes, those wishes, those things that we have wanted, that we have been praying for, that we have been doing visualizations for. So this is kind of like a capstone. It's this big final push. So I do wish you all well as you navigate through that. For everyone that's new to the channel, welcome. Glad to have you here. Last I checked, we are at like 9,400 subscribers. So as promised, once we do hit 10,000 subscribers, I am going to randomly select 3 people to do free 15-minute readings for each of them. So if you're new, go on ahead and subscribe, and that will get you eligible to potentially be selected as one of the people who's going to receive a free reading. For all those that have been here for a while, thank you. I do appreciate it. I love all the feedback. I love all the support from everyone. Thank you for everything. let's see, is there anything else before we get started? Because I'm going to do some editing for you guys, so I don't have to restate all of this information over and over again. Okay, well that's it. So we are going to get started. And again, there is going to be a reading for each astrological sign with regards to the week of Monday, June 19th through Sunday, June 25th. For some, you may find that this could possibly extend a week past that, but it won't go any. It's not going to go any further than a week past this time frame. So it really is to help everyone, because this is it is a pivotal time. It's almost like a big portal gateway that is going to lead to your dreams coming true. It's a big, huge push. There's a lot that has to be done by everyone this week, which is why they want to get these specific messages out for each astrological sign, so you can literally utilize this time, making those changes fearlessly, birthing that new life, that new beginning, that solid foundation, that personal relationship, and for some, the professional relationship of a lifetime that you've been wanting to have, because the time's here and the time is now. And so they're just wanting to provide this additional information to help you with that. Now, for those of you that are interested, the cards that we're going to be using today, I have Doreen Virtue's Saints and Angels, as well as her Fairy Tarot cards. I have the Lover's Path by Chris Waldhair, and the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. And then I have my Bluebird Lenormands, my Gilded Lenormands, and my Sibilas, all prayed, shuffled, prepared. If we need any clarifiers along the way, we'll use those as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Hello Libra, this is Nicole bringing you your general reading for the week of Monday, June 19th through Sunday, June 25th. Please remember, this is a message for a large number of people, and although I prayed over the cards and shuffled and asked that each of you receives at least one message, you might find there's really only one message. Hopefully you'll find more, but if not, you should have at least one in here. And if nothing resonates, you can check out your rising or your moon sign. And then if nothing resonates with those, you should be thankful. Because the angels came in wanting me to do these messages because there's some big things going on for people this week. So if you don't have anything, that's good. That means you don't have a lot of upheaval going on this week. So let me actually make sure you guys can see that. Oh no, low battery. Okay, let's hope that we can get through this. So let's see here. So we have the situation, the recent past, what you are unaware of, the recommendations of what you do this week. So starting off, we have temptation. And this is, in traditional tarot, this would be the Devil card. It's all about inner turmoil, obsession, being tempted by things, not being able to control ourselves, truly having obsession with someone. It can also be talking about controlling. Now, the thing is with this couple, Francesca was married to Paolo's older brother Giovanni, but she was in love with Paolo. So as you can imagine, that ended with a bunch of sorrow and heartache and did not end well. Now, as far as what occurred in the recent past, we have Ace of Summer and Eight of Summer. Summer, their cups, their emotions. Ace is new beginnings. So this is opening up to a new relationship, opening up to new intimacy, fulfillment in your love life. And really, for you guys, it's all about opening up to a new love. But it's contradictory because we have the Eight of Summer, and you guys should be able to see those fairly clearly. At the bottom of this one, I'll read it real quick for you. Try and get this done for our battery dies. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So it's really, they're talking about it's a new relationship that started, a new relationship blossom and intimate, an affair. Okay. So some of you were in a relationship with someone and they had an affair, which has brought about an ending in the relationship, hence the temptation. They couldn't deny the temptation. So now that's left you in a state, Eight of Summer, the desire for a move, more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So this is all about a turning point, the point where a decision has to be made to walk away, to leave things behind. It's not a small decision, it's really big. You see she's got all of her belongings packed up. Yeah, that's what they're saying. So for those of you in this situation, your marriage or your relationship fell apart because one of the two stepped out on the relationship, had an affair. And now you're left picking up the pieces and trying to determine where to go from here. Now, as far as what you are unaware of, we have faith. This is card number 12. At the bottom it says trust your faith in this situation, because faith is what will get you through. And this is a situation, this is a time that you need to have complete faith. Particularly those of you are worrying because you're having to split up home things, investments, things that you've invested in. You're not sure how you're going to be able to do this. Some of you are feeling like choked because of the experience. You know, butterflies, before they become butterflies, they're the caterpillars and they're in the cocoon, and it's when they think that they're going to die, that they're completely out of oxygen, that they finally burst free of the cocoon. Some of you are feeling very constricted. You need help. Many of you are needing help with the divorce proceedings. But you're going to get that help. They're going to be guiding some of you to the right attorney and financial advisor for some of you. But what they're encouraging you this week is to have confidence in making that decision to move forward. Because for some of you, this just recently came about. So they're encouraging you to have the confidence. Archangel Michael, he is all about courage and strength, the ability to remain optimistic, proceed forward, cutting ourselves free of the things that are holding us down, freeing ourselves so we are ready to move forward into a new phase, a new area of our life, not feeling intimidated, because many of you are feeling intimidated having to venture off on your own. So this week, ask Archangel Michael to come and help you finally make that decision to cut yourself free. Also give you the information as to who you should hire to assist you with the divorce proceedings, the distributing things financially. Because they're saying you have to split essentially your estate. And some of you have to determine child support and all those things. Yeah, so we have the Lamante, the female lover, Morte, death, and then we have stupid actions, stupid behaviors. So for those of you, it was a love, it was a marriage that ended because someone, you know, in the cards is depicted as a male, he couldn't resist the temptation. He gave in to temptation. And that has ended things. Which is interesting, because when you look at Francesca and Paolo, Paolo was the brother. She couldn't resist the temptation, and it ended her marriage with Giovanni. Yeah. So we have the Dottore, and it's, you know, the doctor, but it's also any hired professional. And I mean, honestly, it's anyone's got a degree, but it's an attorney. It's an estate planner. It's someone who can assist you. And then you have the gift that's unselfish, and then you have the wife, the spouse, the mother. So you will find the right help, the attorney, to help you split your estate. So, and then for some of you, so you can continue to provide for and take care of your children. Because some of you are actually worried and have been hesitant in taking that step because you're worried financially of, okay, if I do go through with this divorce and I cut him loose, am I going to be able to take care of me and the kids? But you're not going to have any problem with that. They're going to be assisting you with that. Now, lastly, for confidence, we have the Bambino. Obviously, new baby, but they're saying new beginning. We have the stanza of the room. Everything's beat up, upturned. And then we have the sacerdote, the priest. So they're saying because of this new beginning that he had, it's time to, everything's all, there have been a lot of arguments, a lot of really difficult conversations, but the decision has not at this point been officially made to go separate ways. But they're saying for a lot of you, you've had the inkling, you've wanted to move forward, to officially separate, officially cut yourself free. Your biggest concern has been finances and being able to provide for yourself. And okay, how do I go through this whole proceeding? They're going to provide you the assistance for that. And because to break free from the one who has kept secrets, kept things hidden, you see he's completely cloaked. So they're trying to help you have the confidence to break free of that. I'm sorry, Libra. So hopefully this is message only for a very small number of people. And for those of you that this is a message, sorry for what you are going through. I do wish you the best. Don't forget you are surrounded by an entire team that's trying to assist you. So ask for their help. The angels cannot come in and help you unless you ask for their help, so do that. And be sure to ask on Archangel Michael. He'll give you the strength, he'll give you the courage. He will set you up with a solid team to help you with these things, help you with these decisions. And I do wish you the very best with that. So I hope your week is as good as it can be, and that it is filled with love, especially the love from above that you're going to be getting. Joy and blessings.